Hey guys, welcome to another video. I tried filming this video I think a week ago now, and when I looked back on it, there were a lot of things that I forgot to mention, didn't talk about, and it just was all over the place, which, let's face it, most of my videos are all over the place because I am all over the place 90% of the time. But that's fine. So I actually made a list I've got right here so I do not forget anything for this video. We are going over the Kindle. Is it worth it? Is it not? This is kind of an update to a video I uploaded last year asking if I should really get a Kindle or not. I said when I get one I'd keep you guys updated, and I've mentioned putting this video out there before, so here it is. I got this for Christmas and I've been using it since I got it. I was currently reading Lights Out when I got it and instantly bought it, read it on here, gave it a little spin, a little test. I don't know why I'm talking like that. And I've been using it ever since. I didn't use it. I used it a little bit for Silver Flames, but for the majority of that book I just used the paperback because I didn't really want to buy Silver Flames. We will get to that in a little bit. There are cons, there are pros. We'll do cons first because it's a shorter list and some of the stuff aren't really that big of an issue. It's just more, I guess, preference based. I also had just a random out of the blue question for you guys. I have mentioned multiple times that this channel was probably going to have other stuff, more than just book related content. It is still going to be heavily book related content, but I do want to put a little more. I've thought about doing vlogs, but if I'm being honest, there's nothing exciting about my life, so I feel like my life is a little too boring for that. I know last year I did a night routine video, so I've thought about maybe doing a morning routine once I get back to my schedule. I have been struggling this year to get back. I think it's because it's winter and I just want to stay in where it's warm. But once I get my morning schedule back on track, I'll probably do a video like that. Or if you want an updated nighttime routine, I could do that too. I also have a Pinterest video idea. I have a whole lot of food inspiration and recipes on Pinterest that I also have a physical copy of, but I need this to get put into a binder and a lot more pretty because right now it's just a whole lot of this, just writing. There's some highlights for where like the ingredients and instructions are, but it does not look pretty and I want it to look pretty. So I'm going to put all of this into a binder, make it look pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna handwrite it like I did for this one. I might just type it on a computer and print it out. But if you want like a recipe book tour, I guess I could make one. I don't know if that's proper labeling, but we'll roll with it for now. I'm just trying to say that I have a couple video ideas that are not book related that I would like to make. So I guess this is more just a warning. Most things will be book related, but not everything. So yeah. Don't worry though, the next couple videos coming out are still book related, so it's good. You've still got a good couple weeks before I bring in the non-book stuff, but I have been a little slower with my reading. I've been dealing with some health issues. I did film a video talking about that, but I don't know if I have the guts to upload it. So I guess we'll see if that video ever sees the light of day or if it just stays in the void. I guess we'll find out together. But as of now, I think it's just gonna stay hidden away. Anyway. Okay, we're moving on. This is getting a little weird, a little sad. So we'll start with cons and then we'll move on to pros. I cannot talk today. So I will say the first con, which is the first thing I've noticed about the Kindle, the Kindle store loads almost every single time I go on it. It's like I'll enter the store and it'll load or update. It'll be like updating Kindle store, and then I'll go click on a book and go to like purchase said book, and then the updating Kindle store will pop up again, and it's a little annoying. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it does take a little bit to update. So it's just kind of like, it's not my favorite thing, especially if it's happening like every other time I go into the Kindle store. I don't get why it needs to update every day. But yeah, that's the first con. Another thing, this isn't really a con, this is just something I wanted to mention. I talked about in a video asking if I should get a Kindle about the ads. This is literally all you get, and once you swipe to unlock, they're gone. You don't deal with them again until you close or turn it off and turn it back on. So that isn't really an issue at all. It's really not. So it wasn't as big of a deal as I assumed it would be, because nowadays, let's face it, ads are everywhere and sometimes it's hard to avoid them. The next thing is not every book. Okay, so maybe this was just me, but I was under the impression that pretty much every book I'm interested in would be on Kindle Unlimited. It is not. Like the ACOTAR books, I checked them out yesterday. They are not Kindle Unlimited. You have to pay for them. It looks like every Sarah J. Maas book you have to buy, and they're not on Kindle Unlimited, which kind of sucks. But again, I mean, they're cheaper than the actual physical copy, so if you're looking to still save money, I would say it's a better, cheaper option. I don't know. I don't know. It says that there's over like millions of books on Unlimited, and so I figured that most books that I like or want to read would be under Unlimited, but they're not, which threw me a little bit. But I mean, most books still are. Like there's Little Stranger, which I really want to read. That's Kindle Unlimited, and you don't have to buy it unless you really want to. It'll say want to buy down here, and then you can just read it if you don't want to buy it, which that is something I do like about Kindle Unlimited, is when you do have a book that is on the Unlimited subscription, you can read it, download it, and if you like it enough, then you can buy it, and it's only $3.50. If I were to actually buy it, I think it would probably be around $15, maybe a little more depending on where you go. So yeah, that is a pro. But okay, so yeah, so pro, they're cheaper on the Kindle. Con, not everything is Kindle Unlimited, which kind of hurt me, which I guess is my fault. They don't say that every book is on Kindle Unlimited, but they do say that there's millions of unlimited books. So I don't know. Anyway, our next con, I went to buy a screen protector. I had to rebuy a case. So my fiance got me a case for it, not the right size. This is Gen 11, and the case he got me was Gen 11, but it was too big. I got this case and it was the right size, I also got a screen protector that was Gen 11, like this is supposed to be, and it was way too big. It was for it looked like it fit the type of Kindle for the case that my fiance got me, so I kind of had to like cut up the screen protector to make it fit, so it doesn't fit perfectly. You can maybe see the bubbles. So I don't know what the confusion is there. I don't know why. There's apparently 2 Gen 11s I was unaware of. That was a little confusing. Luckily, pop sockets fit everything, and there's only one size pop socket, so I was good with that. But yeah, it shocked me a little bit. I was a little surprised when I got the screen protector and the case fit, but the screen protector was too big. So yeah, that was just a little frustrating. Maybe it's user error, but it said it was for Gen 11. So anyway, it can't all be my fault. I'm sure someone's gonna like roast me in the comments being like, you're so stupid, it's actually this, blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're going on to the pros. I told you there wasn't that many cons, and not even all of them are a big deal. They're just like little things that I've noticed. Okay, so the pros, like I said, they are so much cheaper on here. Granted, the Kindle itself is not cheap. Kindles are expensive, but if you are looking to save money in the long run, I do think a Kindle is worth the investment because of the books you are buying. Even without Kindle Unlimited, the books on here are a lot cheaper than the physical books. Like I said, I bought Lights Out, the physical copy, before Christmas, and then when I got the Kindle, I bought it for way cheaper on here. So books are a lot cheaper on here, and with Kindle Unlimited, I think it's $12 a month, and you do still get a whole lot of books that you can just download. You don't even have to really buy them unless you're absolutely head over heels in love with it. Not every book that's Kindle Unlimited will stay in your library forever once you hit a certain amount. Some books will, I guess, disappear. I haven't hit the limit yet. I think it's like 50 books or somewhere around there. It's like 50 books that you can have in your library at a time. I could be wrong on that. Like I said, I haven't hit the limit yet. I'm sure I will get there probably this year, but I haven't gotten there yet. Oh, my favorite thing. I didn't think this would be a big deal, but it is my favorite thing about the Kindle is whenever you're reading a book, down in the corner, it'll tell you how much time you have left in the chapter, and then you can tap it again, and okay, well, it's not gonna work because the screen protector is a little weird here, but you can also go up here. Which one is it? This one, and you can hit more, and you can change how you see the progress. So you can change it to the page in the book, the time left in book, or the time left in chapter. You can have none of that show up. You can also, in the other corner, see the percent you are. So I'm 42% of the way through this book. I'm currently reading Phantom by H.D. Carlton. This book I actually do not have the physical copy of, so I pre-ordered it on Kindle, so it is mine to keep. But yeah, I pre-ordered it before I got Kindle Unlimited, and now I have it in my library and I can just read it. I'm currently reading it, obviously. I'm actually really enjoying it. So if you guys want a book review on this when I'm done, I will be so happy to oblige with that. I'm sorry. Yeah, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is the battery life is so good. this has gone, I think, 2 weeks now without being charged, and we're only at like 46%, 42%, 40 something percent, 41%, and it's been in use uncharged for about almost 2 weeks now. So I'd say that life is pretty dang good. And also when I charge it, it typically charges pretty quickly, so that is another bonus. That is definitely something I like about it. And then the last thing, this makes reading at night so much easier because it's a screen. We all know you see screens better at night than paper, and I love reading at night. I don't know what it is, but like the aesthetic at night is just so much more readable, cozier, nicer, I guess. And so reading this at night is one of my favorite things to do at night because it's so cozy, and you get to lay in bed, the comfort of your bed, you get to bundle up, be all cozy and read, maybe have like a nice hot cup of tea with you. Love it. That sounds like a good night in. But yeah, so that's all I have so far. I mean, I've only been using it for like a month, if we're being honest, because it took so long to get through the last ACOTAR book. But I'd say I've been using it for roughly a month, and I love it. I love it. I think I mean, I didn't buy it, but I think it's a good investment. Again, if you are looking for a cheaper way to read, I think this is where you should look first. I know the Kindle itself is not cheap. It's like, depending on which one you get, it's like $200. So they're not cheap, but in the long run, buying the books or even just getting Kindle Unlimited is a lot cheaper than constantly going to the bookstore and buying a book for $20. You can get it for like $10, maybe less, honestly. So I think it's cheaper in the long run than just constantly buying books. Now, am I going to stop buying books? Absolutely not. This is great. This is fabulous. I love it. I have slowly become a Kindle girly, but absolutely not. This is not going to replace me reading physical books. There are times where I've had to put this down and get the physical copy. Again, I don't have Phantom physically, so this book I have to read the whole thing on here. But when I was reading Lights Out, I would go back and forth. I downloaded the sample of Silver Flames on here, and I read the first, I think it was 6 chapters I read on here, and then I gladly went back to the paperback and finished it on there. And I can only imagine reading my physical books. I'll probably still get them on here with the Kindle Unlimited, and I'll still go back and forth. So I think it's really just a mood thing, but I will absolutely not stop buying books because of this, which makes me so relieved because I was really scared that this would make me not want to get books. But honestly, it just makes me want to get books even more. So I think it's worth it. And I think I covered everything. I wrote the main stuff I wanted to talk about down. I hit all of those. So yeah, if you have any more Kindle related questions in the comments, you can comment them down below and I will try to answer them, or maybe someone else will see your comment and answer it as well. But yeah, or if you've got any like tips or tricks with the Kindle, that would be very well appreciated. And I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye!